5 things. New week, new room, new mic, new day. Let's get to it. So now that we've got that intro out the way, these 5 things this week that I'm going to focus on talking about have been helping me to combat my contact dermatitis that's been flaring up, a crazy hormonal breakout along my jawline, and some just dry patches and irritation and red skin along my cheeks. All right, in no particular order, let's just start. So I mentioned a moment ago my contact dermatitis was flaring up this season. I haven't had it this bad in years. And for whatever reason, I think it's just the dryness in the house. I can't really pinpoint it. It doesn't even matter anymore. Now it's been going on for like a month, but it's in the most awkward area, and it's along my sort of neckline from here to here. It's almost as if someone took a knife and just slashed me from one end to the other. It's in such an awkward place that it is not healing properly, and because I'm unaware of what I'm doing at night, I tend to scratch it the most at night when I'm like in an REM sleep. So with that said, and all of that context, what I have been using is, of course, this tried and true product from Avene, which is the repair cream. I have highlighted this product before in Skincare Sunday Season 1, and I will put a little footage, some nice beautiful bean footage right here of the actual product, because this one's looking a little ragged because I've been using it constantly. But this is really the only sort of repair rash cream that has been able to combat this along my neck without it spreading or making it any more irritated. It's hard to find this particular product in the States. I have yet to do that. So whenever I go back to Paris or somebody is in Paris, I ask them to pick up a couple of boxes for me. Now, great alternatives for me if I didn't know about this product or couldn't get my hands on it in the States is, of course, a cortisone cream, a stateside zinc cream, any sort of like calming rash cream would help. I just happen to have this on hand at all times, so this is what I'm using. Okay, so number 2 on my list to combat dryness this season, both inside and outside, is this Derma E Hydrating Mist Hyaluronic Acid Spray. I was on a road trip during the holidays, and I happened to stop into Whole Foods, and I was poking around and picked this guy up. So I have been using this for at least a month now. So I probably bought this around Christmas, so it's been a little over a month by this point, and I have to say I'm not necessarily in love with it, but I don't hate it. I love a mist, and if you watch Skincare Sundays Season 1, you know that I love a mist. I love a mist to hydrate, I love a mist to rehydrate, I love a mist in between products. There's so many uses for great mists in your skincare routine, and I was hoping that this one would sort of factor in and become basically like a staple product of mine that I can turn to. Does it hydrate the skin? Sure, it hydrates the skin. My number 1 complaint about it, though, is that if you are just spraying it to spray it like I had been for a while when I first bought it, and you're not sort of putting it into your routine, you're using it as a refresher, it leaves a tacky feeling on the skin. And that's all well and good if you're following up with another product to put on top of the mist. If you're not, to me, texturally, it's kind of annoying. I don't really know how to put it, and I don't want to frame this product like it's a bad product that you shouldn't try it at all, because I've incorporated it into like my morning prep routine before makeup or anything like that, and I've actually used it to set my makeup, and in those 2 other instances, it's been wonderful. But just on bare skin, when I'm having a no makeup day and I'm running errands, or I'm just working from home and I just sort of need a refresher, the tackiness of it is bothersome to me. It goes away. I just don't necessarily like that. I'll finish it. I do think it's a good product. I think it does what it says it does. I think also it's right on time for the hyaluronic acid trend that's happening right now in skincare. But it is getting me through the season. So I'll finish it out, and hopefully by that point in time, it'll be spring. All right, number 3 this week that's been a super lifesaver because I am having a crazy terrible hormonal breakout along my jawline is Paula's Choice 2.5% Benzoyl Peroxide Acne Solution. I cannot recommend this product enough. I use it all the time. It is my lifesaver when I'm having any sort of breakout, whether it's small, it's emerging, it's bulging, it's pussing, anything like that. This goes on it, and literally like that overnight during the day, it just takes care of it. If you're curious as to what benzoyl peroxide can do for your acne, I'll leave a little blurb down below in the description box. However, this right here, I bought this about 2 years ago, and it's just about to expire next month. And I have to tell you, like, this is a must have in my stash anywhere I go. It's a staple product for me. It helps calm any active acne. It cleans out any bacteria. It prevents any new acne emerging while I'm having my little breakouts, and it just reduces inflammation. It's super gentle on the skin while being really strong and attacking any acne. I'm so glad that I stumbled upon it because I'm telling you, like, without makeup on, it's just this whole, like, I've got like a goatee of just breakout, and I can't handle it. So this right here is number 3. Okay, so number 4 is a 500 point Sephora gift sample thing, and it's Clinique's Pep-Start HydroBlur Moisturizer. I picked this up because I like a few of the Clinique moisturizers, so I was quite curious about this one. I don't know if it's brand new or if it's new, or if they're just trying to push it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I picked it up anyways. And on the site, under the description box, it's kind of billed as like this primer moisturizer hybrid deal, and in the comment section it was really hit or miss. Either people liked it or they didn't. They noted that it would be very matte and maybe not good for dry skin. So the texture of this, I don't know how well you can see that from here. The texture of it is like a smooth paste almost, and I can understand where people get that it's a good primer. I don't think it moisturizes the skin at all. I don't think it hydrates the skin at all. I don't have super dry skin. I'm dealing with dry skin for the season right now, but I don't think that it irritates my dry skin. With all that said though, I think if you want to try this moisturizer, as long as you hydrate your skin and you moisturize your skin and you spend a dedicated portion of your routine to those two things prior to putting this on, I think you'll be fine using it. Okay, some positive news for number 5 this week, because we've already tackled and talked about my contact dermatitis and dry skin and acne and all that stuff, is a lip product that was also in that 500 point box from Sephora. It's Clinique's Black Honey Lip Stick Thing. I don't know if they would classify this as their lipstick. I assume so, but we'll go with it for now, and I'll put my corrections down in the description box. But this is really nice. It's a nice sort of detour from my Ruby Woos or my other matte reds that I'm super loyal to. I knew that this season would be the season that maybe I wanted to go back and try some lip glosses or some satin lips on myself, and I just haven't had time, so it was nice to actually have this in the sample box. I would actually repurchase this, like, in general, for just everyday use. I like that it sort of just adds just enough color to your lips. It does texturally feel like honey on your lips, so that's nice. It feels really hydrating. It doesn't flake off. And sort of throughout the day, as you're talking and eating, and as the actual sheen of it wears down, it leaves sort of like this just bitten lip look that I know a lot of people like, and it's just really sort of very pretty. All right guys, so those are my 5 things for the week. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching this video. And if you're also going through a dry skin winter slump like I am, I hope that some of these products that I highlighted that are actually helping me get through this sort of crazy skin period can also help you as well. Leave all questions down below. I'm always happy to help where I can. We've got tons more content coming to the channel, so stay tuned and subscribe. And I hope that you guys enjoy your week to come.